boys and girls, welcome back to another week of distance learning. Today we are going to be singing and drawing along to a song called Aiken Drum. So if you want to go grab some colored pencils, some crayons, any coloring supplies that you have, that would be awesome. Or you can use some items found around your house. Let's get started. There was a man who lived in the moon, in the moon, in the moon. There was a man who lived in the moon and his name was Aiken Drum. His head was made of an apple, an apple, an apple. His head was made of an apple and his name was Aiken Drum. And his body was made of a pancake, a pancake, a pancake. His body was made of a pancake and his name was Aiken Drum. Let's put some butter on that pancake. Nice. Okay. His legs were made of pickles, pickles, pickles. His legs were made of pickles and his name was Aiken Drum. His arms were made of roses, roses, roses. His arms were made of roses and his name was Aiken Drum. So I'm just thinking of anything that would work to work as a body or legs or arms, and I'm not the best artist, but I'm doing my best here. Okay, we got body, legs, arms, perfect. His eyes were made of blueberries, blueberries, blueberries. His eyes were made of blueberries and his name was Aiken Drum. Nice. And his nose was made of pizza, pizza, pizza. His nose was made of pizza and his name was Aiken Drum. Let's get some cheese on there. Who doesn't love cheesy pizza? And some nice crust, really quick, Miss Holmes. There we go, crust, okay, great. And his mouth was made of a banana, banana, banana. His mouth was made of a banana and his name was Aiken Drum. His hair was made of yarn, made of yarn, made of yarn. His hair was made of yarn and his name was Aiken Drum. His ears were made of light bulbs, light bulbs, light bulbs. His ears were made of light bulbs and his name was Aiken Drum. His feet were made of carrots, carrots, carrots. His feet were made of carrots and his name was Aiken Drum. There was a man who lived in the moon, in the moon, in the moon. There was a man who lived in the moon and his name was Aiken Drum. So I just finished drawing my Aiken Drum, and obviously I thought about what body parts I wanted to use before I recorded this video, and here is my Aiken Drum. So I have his legs made of pickles, carrots, his feet are made of carrots, his body's a pancake, his arms are roses, his ears are light bulbs. Obviously my Aiken Drum is very silly and things are very off with him, but that's okay. Okay, so I just finished my Aiken Drum by drawing him, but you can also use it using items found around your house. So let's try it that way. We can do it two ways today. Okay. And if you want to spend more time drawing your Aiken Drum and you want to send me a picture of the Aiken Drum you created, I would love to see it. So if I had more time to record this video, I would probably maybe fix up my pickled legs or color in my carrot feet, but we're going to leave my Aiken Drum like this for now. Okay, so here is the version made out of things found around my house. Are you ready? Okay. There was a man who lived in the moon, in the moon, in the moon. There was a man who lived in the moon and his name was Aiken Drum. His head was made of a bracelet, a bracelet, a bracelet. His head was made of a bracelet and his name was Aiken Drum. His body was made of watercolors, watercolors, watercolors. His body was made of watercolors and his name was Aiken Drum. His legs was made of pen caps, pen caps, pen caps. His legs were made of pen caps and his name was Aiken Drum. His feet were made of nail polish, nail polish, nail polish. His feet were made of nail polish, and his name was Aiken Drum. His arms were made of kiwis, kiwis, kiwis. His arms were made of kiwis, and his name was Aiken Drum. His eyes were made of little purple flowers, little purple flowers, little purple flowers. His eyes were made of little purple flowers, and his name was Aiken Drum. Let's put those on there. There's one eye, there's the next eye. Perfect. Okay, his nose was made of a frosting cap, frosting cap, frosting cap. His nose was made of a frosting cap, and his name was Aiken Drum. His mouth was made of an earring, earring, earring. His mouth was made of an earring, and his name was Aiken Drum. I picked an earring so it looked like he was smiling. His hair was made of spaghetti, spaghetti, spaghetti. His hair was made of spaghetti, and his name was Aiken Drum. Let's get the other spaghetti. Okay, cute. His hands were made of keys, made of keys, made of keys. His hands were made of keys, and his name was Aiken Drum. There was a man who lived in the moon, in the moon, in the moon. There was a man who lived in the moon, and his name was Aiken Drum. So those are 2 ways to make your Aiken Drum. I can't wait to see your creativity and see what you create. And I'll hear from you soon. Bye.